Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War, playing as the River Federation now. We were able to inherit a load of territory and some subjects. Unfortunately lost the Republic of Zapsia and no way to get them back, but we are justifying against Diamond Mountain. We will forcibly add them back into the kingdom, or sorry, not kingdom, Federation. A bit of a slip of the tongue there. Unfortunately, it looks like these guys are no longer justifying or something. Because I think they were justifying against Zapsia, and now they can't. So here's the hope that Zapsia loses to Legionary Broadfeld, and then gets crushed so that I can kill them. That is the hope. We'll see what ends up happening with that. I don't really know. In the meantime, we do have some more upgrades for our government. I'm going to go from the medium tank designer over to the mobile tank designer, which not only gets me better reliability for my armor, but also infrastructure construction speed. The rest of these, I don't think, will impact my light tanks any better than what this will already do. So this is an improvement. I also want to get a... There's an air support guy. Yeah, there is a better... No, wait, where is it? Ground support. Genius, there we go. 15% air superiority instead of 10, so a little bit of extra efficiency there is certainly nice. And we're all of a sudden out of political power. It's the best I could do. Alright, so let's see. We want to get some more screens, probably. Actually, we wouldn't mind building some subs. I don't have any good subs to build. Alright. Let's go ahead and just continue building a couple of extra screen ships. And yeah, let's just go ahead and toss on a bunch of extra ships to our Navy as they become available. We have exiled divisions. Working on it, thank you. Nothing we can really do over here, unfortunately. I think this is going to be way overkill as far as how many units we're going to have in this area to deal with the Diamond Mountain. Should be able to crush with really no problem at all. Let's move you guys over here so that we can get the superiority in this area. And actually, question, did we inherit all your equipment? We did not. So I did not get an absolute ton of like fighters and infantry equipment by inheriting all of our subjects, as far as I can tell. Either that, or they just didn't have much to begin with. We are very, very behind in terms of tankage, but that's partly because I'm trying to build some 40-width light tank divisions that will annihilate everything in their path. Goal is to train up loads and loads of units with the intention of eventually taking the fight to the Changelings and seeing if we can liberate Equestria if they have fallen by that time. They might not have, but they might have, and I want to be ready to be the hero. So let's go ahead and do some of this. And bring you guys up to 16 combat with. You guys, if we're not going to be able to fight for a while, I think we can go ahead and do some training with you after all. So we'll do some exercises just to get a little bit of extra army experience per day. Not that we're making a lot, but we're trying. These guys, purple and orange, I cannot allow to train, but that's it otherwise. Okay, stop setting you guys to aggressive. Don't want to do that. That should be enough. Fine, fine, fine. We will need a load of political power so I can annex a ton of subjects as time goes on. And that's going to take me a while, unfortunately, but it'll be okay. Eventually, it will be okay. As far as decisions, I don't think there's much else I can do than I already have been. Military training, actually, to get some extra experience gain. Yep, let's go ahead and stack that up, and we'll go for some more construction of zones. Why not? I guess. Probably fine. And we're still making 2.89 political power per day. I mean, we're making an ungodly amount of political power. It is ridiculous. And let's see, did we stack up 2... Yes, we've stacked up 2 advisors with an extra 10% research speed out of all of this, so this is so good. River War Games. Oh, cool. Thank you. And a research bonus for a doctrine. I love it. That's awesome. Okay, we're about to get some close air support. That will be huge. Being able to back up the air support with enough close air support is a very, very important deal. You can win games just using infantry with artillery and really good air support, and you can win the game easily. Tanks plus air support? Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. I am working toward those nuclear reactors because I think at some point we're going to want to have some nuclear bombers. That would obviously be pretty good. Could go for some maintenance companies. Don't think I need that at the moment. Still too early to go for a tank upgrade. We could go for artillery upgrades. Not worried about it at the moment. Would love to upgrade some ships and stuff. Not seeing that happening. We did apparently inherit operational integrity, which I didn't really want, but I guess it'll work. Ground support and stuff, sure. It is almost 10:15. We could go for the research speed ahead of time, but I'm not sure that's worth it right now. Industry, on the other hand, no, we're actually okay on that. Pony Tech? I mean, magical companies. We did inherit a lot over here in terms of specialized companies, so our magical infantry are actually very good. We can't do this. Apparently. Okay. So I guess we go down this route. Yeah, we can work on mage companies if you really wanted to make them stronger. But I think I'd rather go ahead and grab things like just the extra entrenchment. That is just good straight up. Under, like, all circumstances, that is good. Alright, so using my factories, let's go for that close air support. We're going to start building a bunch of that. That uses up the rest of my factories. And we could be building magical weapons. I suppose I'm not building any of those. We probably should have a line for that, right? Let's go ahead and set up a few of those. Not too many, mostly just want to have some reinforcements. We'll pull back a little bit on our motorized, so that should be fine. We need some more aluminum, unfortunately. Let's trade with Stalingrad, who has decided not to get involved so far in the war against the Changelings. Sometimes they join one of the two sides, either the Changelings or the Equestrians. That can decide the war, because these guys usually end up being pretty strong. But it looks like they have elected not to do any of that. Retake Salmart. Just fight somebody. I don't care who you fight. Just go fight somebody so you generate world tension so I can murder. Please? Please? Pretty please? I want to kill you. We are pacifying the north, right? So I should be able to get a war goal against these guys pretty soon. Which, you know, like, whatever. Alright, fine. Not a high priority. The Dark Crusade, when that fires, will be an opportunity to grab some land over here, at least. That'll be nice. No template, more factories. We're already producing all the magical weapons I wanted? Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just continue building some upgrades. I know I have some magical infantry because that's something I inherited. It's not something I plan on using excessively, but it is a thing we can do. Honestly, though, now that we have so many modifiers to my infantry, there's a good argument to be made that we should abandon this armor stuff. Maybe not abandon, but, like, just start fielding absurd amounts of troops. Like, there's a really good argument for that. I do think that training up some more could be good. We have the pony power and the equipment. We might as well. Pegasi Guard, we should improve these guys and make them stronger as well. Pacify the North is done. We should give you some support artillery. We could give them mage companies, which I don't remember what these do. They lose a lot of organization, but otherwise they're pretty darn strong. I'm okay with adding this. And yeah, let's add on some more Pegasi for offensive units. These guys are pretty strong. They're good. They're pretty good. And there's not much else I can afford, so we'll do this. We're going to go ahead and train a bunch of these. These are basically my really good pair droppers. Unfortunately, we can only build a handful more of them because we have special forces limit. Still, the ones I already have are going to get a lot stronger, and we can build these out. Okay. I probably could use the templates of the guys that already exist now that I think about it. They may have some really good templates somewhere. Hang on. Magical infantry template, 20 combat width. Like, we could build these. Yeah, let's build a few of these. This is actually one of the few cases where it actually makes sense to be using the templates that we inherited. Alright, so we're out of equipment on something. I don't remember what it was. It might have been anti-tank. Okay, so with that done, nuclear tech upgrades would be pretty good. Division, a defense, and some war support would also be pretty good. Don't need this, though. We could start working down these modifiers and start working toward the nuclear tech. I think instead I'm going to go for the electronics research bonuses, because that will let me get my research speed up a little bit faster. We have an available war goal. Yes, these guys up here. Okay, I was aware of that. Probably. A little bit more anti-tank and anti-air would probably not go amiss, just so I can make sure we field troops appropriately. But yeah. There may come a point where we want to get some logistics companies set up for 40 combat with units. We'll see. I am indeed out of magical equipment. Okay. Pardon me? You declared war on me. You didn't have a war goal. I specifically started training these guys because I didn't think it was going to matter. Alright, well, now we have units ready to go. Okay. Volunteers from the Griffonians, by all means, please help. We could use a bit of infrastructure in these areas just so we are able to support them a little bit faster. Maybe a couple infrastructure there, that would be enough. Beyond that, we have no infrastructure in some of these areas, so let's fix a little bit here. Oil, ooh. Magical crystals I know we need in order to build magical equipment. That's a thing. Beyond that, anti-air, we haven't even finished researching radar yet. So, I mean, that's a thing. More military factories with 100% infrastructure is great. And then I think that's enough for the moment. So, he's not attacking me, but it turns out we are going to have the opportunity to kill you. I didn't expect this. I would like you to declare war on these guys and beat them first, though. Alright, so it looks like that's not going to happen. The pipe dream of being able to take them out is gone. Long gone, but that's fine. We still need light tanks. Producing 14 per day, I think. That's about the right ratio as far as light tanks. Let's continue reinforcing our magical equipment, I guess. Let's get our organization up, and then we're going to go crush you. You don't have nearly enough over here to survive. What are you thinking? This alone will crush you. Oh, you dead, buddy. You dead, son. All right. Go. Oh, right. Hang on. Call to arms. Yes. Now I have military access. Go! Kill! Oh, my gag. It's not even fair. It's not even fair what you guys are doing. Grab Cydia real quick. They got some good stuff over there, I'm pretty sure. You can be set to aggressive, because I don't think he can defend if he doesn't pull back. And we're going to use you to just pin the rest of his army down. This is my territory. Why aren't you attacking? Hold up. Attack. Attack. I know you are taking attrition and stuff. I don't care. Jimmy crack corn, and I don't care. The important thing is to... How did I select you? The important thing is to pin you down so you can't reinforce while these guys go aggressive and use their tanks and stuff to just obliterate. Join wars! Lend-lease! Join wars! Join wars! Yes, everybody joins as my subjects. All the loyalty. It's enough to bring a tear to my cold, dead heart. Alright, so he's trying to send some troops up here, but it so far is not going to matter. Everyone is pushing on every angle. You are all very, very, very dead. Ah, this is good. Hey, Griffonian units. Cool, thank you. 14 Griffonians. What am I going to do with them? We'll figure it out. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Yeah, let's do some of this and some war support. We can do war bonds just for the sake of the consumer goods factory. Yeah, why not? I don't need more building slots at the moment. Anything else I really want? Not that at the moment. Blah, 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 blah. War bonds for the consumer goods? Sure, why not? It's just political power, and I generate like 3 a day, so I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll just get as much as I can out of this arrangement. Yeah, this was a suicide attack. I really don't know what you were thinking, but you are unbelievably dead. You are so dead that the Dread League's gonna have to... You already capitulated. That took no time at all. All right, take all states. Mine now, thank you, bye. River Federation has grown. I wish I could kill literally anybody else, though. Alright, so now you guys are safe to just, like, exercise and stuff, right? I'll let you exercise until you're properly trained up, and then we're gonna move you guys for some naval invasions up to the north. We have our war goals and stuff. I'll use it eventually. How long until I can murder? Like 55 more days. It's fine. That's completely fine. Alright, cool. Thank you. Bye. Radio detection. Oh, cool. We finally learned how to make a radar. Well, I am going to want that in a few places, so let's do some of this. I don't know if there's much benefit to building radar anywhere else, though. Only in places where I think I could use it for, like, naval detection and stuff. That's kind of all I can do with it. We could upgrade them, and we probably should. It would eventually be good. Equestria claims the Badlands. Really? Are you gonna go fight the dragons? You might go fight the dragons. That'd be kind of fun. Go fight the dragons. Alright, let's see. Strategic bombers are built up. Good. We should probably go ahead and upgrade my close air supports. We will do so. Since I know I am going to be heavily dependent on those, let's go ahead and build some strategic bombers. We probably can cancel the early bombers. That's no longer really relevant. Or at least I can bring that down significantly. And let's just go ahead and change that all to strategic. Not that I think strategic bombers are necessarily that much better, it's just that it's at least more up-to-date, so it's going to have better stats than the early bombers for sure. That is definitely a thing. I would like to upgrade the anti-tank. Let's just go ahead and put some factories here for now so we can reinforce faster. Okay, in terms of logistics, we are back on top of the world. That's excellent. We are generating some army experience, though not very quickly. Your light tank divisions. That's what you think is good? Nah. I don't want to sort through all their templates. That's so many. I don't know what to do with them all. I just don't know. It scares me. It scares me a lot. What we could do, if we wanted to save some support equipment, is go to my garrison units and upgrade them with just more infantry, raw infantry. That said, I don't see that being particularly good for me. 40 combat width, I mean, if I had the mage company, that'd be nice. This actually increases organization, which I find hilarious. But what I really want to do with you is add on logistics for 40 combat width. But in shy of the 40 combat width with you guys, let's change your icon so I can recognize you. Your blitz units. You, I could add the mage companies, and this actually would be pretty good. Yeah, it actually increases organization, which is what I want, and better stats. This is good across the board. Let's do that, make them better. Okay, motorized divisions, I could really have liked to build a bunch of those. Shy of that, though, I think we go back to our militia, and we keep adding on some more infantry, and get them finally up to 20 combat width. There we go, so we're going to have the proper units. Investing in the electronics industry means I will be able to get some more faster research bonuses. A little bit faster, anyway. Upgrades for, let's say, interception and stuff? Sure, why not? We should probably keep upgrading our thing. What kind of like divisions are we seeing internally? Not much. I mean, I could ban some ideologies and stuff. Base stability minus 10%. It doesn't do me a lot of good to do this, so I'm really not worried about it. You guys won't do me any good. Magical equipment for special forces. Special forces require magical instead of infantry. So magical equipment has better stats than standard infantry equipment. However, they have much lower reliability. Construction speed and factory output. Well, that's solid. Sure, we'll keep working on some of that. We're about to finish up with nuclear reactors. We'll go to the research tech next. Increase that research speed a little bit more. That'll only take 91 days to get. Blitzkrieg is about to be done, which is obviously going to be quite good for my tanks. A lot of extra organization across the board. As we get more experience, what I think I do is start upgrading our motorized divisions so I can start building those. Because having fast divisions to back up my light tanks is pretty good, generally speaking. So I would like to have some of those. More factories, I don't know. How about some transport planes if I wanted to do some airdrops, maybe? And how about some more close air support? Alright, Blitzkrieg is done. Let's go for Kampfgruppe, which is recovery and organization for all infantry and motorized and mechanized. That's going to be great for everything I've got. That's a really, really, really good tech. Also, some planning speed. Do I still have the militia's national spirit? I do, unfortunately. Yeah, this one sucks. I wish I could get rid of this. I probably could if I went down any of the military focuses, but we have spent all of our time just focusing on political, diplomatic, and industrial focuses, and I haven't had a chance to touch anything from the military. Which is probably not the right way to go, but, I mean, it's what we're doing. Alright, so these are all going to get built up. I think we need to start working toward annexing some people, so we're going to go ahead and... Not you. Build up anything we can that is going to allow me to get your autonomy down one by one, and we'll start the annexation process of, let's say, the Republic of Nimbuza. Dread League declared a war! Okay. And the Kingdom of Lushi joined the Republic of Zafsia. What? You have a faction? You do have a faction. Oh, hello. Oh. Well, that must be nice. You want to join mine? Dark Crusade on the Arcturian Order. Okay, Dread League time. Reports have come in from the cold north of Griffonia, speaking of the shambling undead and vile necromancers. Apparently in the Shroud of Night, the Arcturian Order witnessed a raid on one of their border towns. This, by the way, reminds me a little bit of, like, the invasions and stuff you get in the Wheel of Time and stuff. I don't know, like the Northern Borderlands. It's just like a common theme in a lot of fantasy stuff. Soldiers sent to investigate found no survivors or bodies. The Order has declared a state of emergency as they fear the Dread League marches upon their borders. Worse is to be feared as the stalwart Arcturians fail to stand up. So, dark days are upon us. This actually is dangerous, because if I recall correctly, the Dread League does field a lot of units, and I mean a lot. And they're going to be getting a crusade to use against literally everybody. So, we need to send some units up there. Some extra infrastructure and stuff here would actually be quite beneficial. We will need to make sure we actually have a way to get it to our troops. So let's make this the highway from our capital. I think once we conquer this, that'll be easy. And yeah, we need to focus on this. Infrastructure, infrastructure, infrastructure. I need support and supply so that once the Arcturian order falls, and they will, we are able to actually do something against these guys. In the meantime, we need to kill these guys quick. Kill them quick, work on a naval invasion. We're going to backdoor the Dread League and try to grab Magehold. I need to do that, because they're going to have a lot. Intel tells me absolutely nothing. I don't have a lot of spies left, unfortunately, but I think now is the time to go ahead and start getting some. And you can continue rooting resistance if you want, I suppose. But so far, they seem to be under pretty good control. Let's actually burn these guys down so they don't go anywhere. How are we doing with occupations, by the way? Pretty good. Broadfell has a long way to go, but we can burn some of this down, keep that resistance low. Compliance is growing nicely, at least. That's something. Okay. So how long until I can kill you? 14 days. 13 days. Not going to be very long. Let's see how fast these guys crush. I don't think the Arcturian order is usually very strong either. These guys need a fun national focus tree. I think it'd be pretty cool to play as, like, super good paladins, but whatever. The Dread League is supposed to be very fun to play. Supposedly. Planning bonuses won't do me any good right now. Radio interception group, alrighty. Let's go for... more passive defense? Let's go for things like army departments and stuff, just so we can have more efficiency on stealing information. Intel, we're starting to get a little intel in. Magehold. Oh, I'm sorry. Intel minus 100%. It is impossible to get intelligence on these guys? Is that real? What? Wow. That's a thing. Okay. Fun. Well, that's going to be a problem then. That's going to be a huge problem. Come on, I need to get more troops on the front line. I need to be able to take these guys out quick. They are going to declare war on me at some point. It may be a while, though. Justification by the Republic of Zafsia. Really? They're justifying on me? We're going to get to kill them after all. Deal with Griffiths. This right here, the free towns? You want to kill my free towns? All the more reason we need to finish these guys off fast. Okay, we can't declare war. We do it, we call in allies. We have no faction. Kill. Yes, yes, yes. Lots of people are joining. I get it. Thank you. Okay, and attack, attack. This should be quick. By quick, I mean it should be absurdly quick. How fast do we think you're going to be able to declare war on my subject? He might be stupid enough to declare the war, and if that's the case, I will happily kill you. We're going to get to join you together after all. Might slow down some of my naval invasion plans, but we'll see. Let's see what the supply looks like once you guys get up here. I may need to pull one of these armies back. We should be able to justify against them as well if we want to, which is fun. Thunderwing wounded. Your first combat and you've already failed? What the crud is wrong with you? Alright. We're building plenty of bombers, plenty of close air support. I think I do want to get more fighters. Let's do that. And then more light tanks and self-propelled artillery and more of this. That'll be good enough for now. We need a lot more aluminum. We do not need to be trading for this much steel. Let's pull back on some of that. Why did you not pull back when I told you to? There we go. And we will trade with you, I guess. That'll work. Still too much steel. Pull back by one more. Thank you. Okay. Good, 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 good. The Dark Crusade is going to be a fun little challenge. I'm trying to remember. Like, when we played as... Was it as the Changelings? I think is when we fought the Dread League. I think they had, like, 200 divisions or something. Like, the more they fight, the more power they get from corpses, because the whole point is they're necromancers. It's what they do. Excavation tech. I mean, I would like to get this. However, we can't. This is never going to be an option for me. Never mind. So, unless we want excavation tech, I don't think that's a big priority. Nuclear tech and stuff is nice. Let's review the military, though. It's time to start making some progress on that. You guys want to send me volunteers? They disappeared. I clicked on them and they disappeared. I don't know what happened. That's weird. You've got more units than I thought you would have. I am surprised how much organization we are losing out of this. I don't see any reason why you guys can't win this and then just push into Diamond Mountain and win. I guess we don't really have a lot of offensive units here, but we should have absurdly good infantry. Question. I'm looking to see where the stacking modifiers are, because I assume that these guys have been stacking. I'd be feeling really dumb if they don't. Well, we'll find out. Let's see, it is 10:15. Ironically, it is almost 10:15 in the morning as well over here. Night attack, hard attack, and piercing. I think we just go for the soft attack bonuses across the board. That's pretty solid. Army department has been finished for our other stuff. Let's go for this. I can become the spy master again. Let's do that to get some extra spies. Not that it matters, actually, because everyone's subjects, not a part of a coalition. Who just joined here? Pardon? What the crud? Oh, wait a minute. I thought you were my subject. You just joined a fact... Okay. What happened? How did we just lose these guys? We were having Zafsia declare on me because these guys were my subject, and all of a sudden they're gone. Did somebody release them as a subject? Alright, so we're not going to have the opportunity. Wait. And you declared war on Diamond Mountain somehow. What? Oh, I don't know what's happening over there. Whatever. Alright, Dread League. What are you focusing on now? Don't know. How are we doing in terms of supplies up over here? Not great, but not as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest, so a little bit more infrastructure will fix this problem. Alrighty, so I guess we don't have to worry about Zafsia anytime soon. These guys have way more troops than I thought they would. Can you guys just collapse and push? I don't see any reason why you can't. I really don't see why this is so hard. How are our tank divisions looking? Almost ready. Worst come to worst, we can do that. I mean, we are fighting in a lot of mountainous terrain, so it's not like this is the best place to be fighting. To be there. Even so, we have some tanks. Review the military is done. Oh, good. We finally made some progress. Review the officer corps. Some new specialists and so on, and experts. An armor attack and division guy would be pretty good. We could get rid of some of our infantry in favor of a little bit better armor, since I have focused a lot on that up to this point. And somehow we are once again out of steel. Okay. Pull back on some of this. You guys should be able to all push here. Where are my... Okay, we have the air superiority that I was looking for. So our bombers should be doing their job. That said, what I could do is actually get rid of these guys. In favor, instead... Oh, wait, we actually have 800 capacity. We could have done that, too. But I was going to say... Oh, wait, that was my fighters. Ah, dang it. Hang on. 300 fighters. These bombers, get out. You will do air superiority in this region. And I wanted close air support. There you are. Because these guys should give me more direct benefits than even the bombers will be able to. I think. Okay, air superiority, close air support. Once these guys get stocked up, which shouldn't take very long. Come on, reinforce. There we go. Okay, so now we should have some pretty solid close air support working for me. Trying to push into their capital, apparently struggling. He was surrounded a little bit by pushing into the mountains over here. Just separate him from the rest of this group. That way he is completely encircled over here. That should be fine. Let's see. We can build some more ships. Go ahead and build some more early cruisers, I think, and then some destroyers. And some more heavy ships, I guess, is fine. Okay, we are pushing in here, so that's all done. Magic of Industry is done. Push through all this, which means you guys are surrounded, which means everyone should collapse. Okay. We could go for bad weather penalty reduction. Sounds nice and all. I think I'd rather go for something else, though. We could go for an early construction tech or factory output. Not sure how good that is. Upgrade to artillery would be great. We're 1 year off of better tanks. Better recon is solid, but I wouldn't mind getting some logistics. We could go for signal companies. To be honest, I think I am going to need the logistics. Supply consumption reduction is pretty solid whenever you have 40 combat width. The capital is going down, finally. There we go. That was enough. Now, you guys need to punch up through here. We should have just surrounded the capital and kept it down so they couldn't have any more supply generation, but I think we're going to be all right. We're pushing. It'll be fine. He can't do much. And we are about out of time. Naval department is ready to go. Good. Let's go for the aircraft department. Wherever I spy, I would just like to get some extra intelligence. Okay, looks like we are going to be able to push into Var, whatever this is. Your surrogate capital. We have 40 combat width divisions ready to go. Nice. I'll worry about that in a minute. Come on. Kill, kill, kill. And are you dead? Thank you. He is dead. All right, Diamond Mountain, you officially have joined the Federation. Your request to gain independence has been denied, sir. All right, naval invasion order from up over here to, let's say, along over... Where's other ports? We got a port here. Naval Base 1, Naval Base 3. I think we're going to have to land close to the capital. I'm going to reorganize a lot of this and prepare for a naval invasion. I will send these guys to prepare for a naval invasion around Magehold. Apparently, I'm not fighting anybody anytime soon over here, so I don't need to worry about it. And I'm going to reorganize my army in order to start getting 40 combat, like, super attack armies together, and the rest be defensive. Because that's what we should have been doing from the beginning. I've gotten lazy because I don't want to manage all the templates, but now we need to. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
All right, let's go ahead and do it.